Welcome, everyone, to the Aurora K Speaks podcast. And today I have a special guest with me here. We go way back, girl. It's been what, 7 years, is it?
About
About
7 years.
7 years. Wow. Yeah, so I have Cheryl here with me, the owner and founder of Back to School Transformation. And Cheryl is here today to educate us on what it is to be an entrepreneur, a charity-based entrepreneur. That looks very different when you're running a nonprofit. And I want us to discuss the ins and outs of your business, what that looks like, as well as girl chat, because at the end of the day, this is Aurora K Speaks podcast, and we are a beauty-based podcast. So I want us to throw in some beauty elements in it. And I want us to know as well that being a beauty entrepreneur does not mean that you cannot give back. So I would love, 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 Cheryl, if you can just give like a brief introduction about yourself and what you do, things like that.
Okay, so of course, my name is Cheryl Ibezim. Daytime, my 9 to 5, I am a Linux system administrator
Ooh.
in the tech world. So I work for a virtual reality company. And on my free time, I handle back to school transformation.
Mm.
That's something that is very dear to me, and hopefully it could grow into something that could be full time. My main 9 to 5. So
Your,
yeah.
this is 9 to 5, then 5 to 9.
Yeah, that's a 5 to 9 basically. Yeah. I also do different other things. I don't know if I should include that as
Go
well.
ahead. Talk about
Yeah.
yourself.
I also manage like a band. Um,
Ooh,
yes,
fun.
there's a band here in Dallas. Um, yeah, those are the main two things, my 5 to 8. Yeah, that's what they call it, 5 to 8.
5 to 9. Oh,
Five to
5 to 8. Wait. So hold on, back
nine to
up.
five.
So you have your 9 to 5, then you
Mm-hmm.
have your 5 to 9, which is back to school transformation, and
Mm-hmm.
then 9 to 12, which is your management.
Yeah, yeah. So I have my a lot of balls in my hand.
Yes, a lot of balls in your court, a lot of moving pieces. So,
Yeah.
just to get to know you a little bit, how do you relax? What do you do to relax?
Well, what I like movies. I like watching true crime shows.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like watching true crime. So if I'm home or anything, that's what I'm watching. YouTube or the ID channel, that's my main thing. Like that's why I watch shows.
Okay, shows. That's
Mhm.
fun.
I like hanging out with friends, talking on the phone with friends. I love walking. I live by a trail, so
Oh,
my walk
perfect.
and going onto the gym, those are because like I work from home, and those like the main time I like
Get
get
out.
out of my house is when I
Okay.
take my walks or go to the gym mainly. Yeah.
Okay. So, question, what inspired the back to school transformation?
So honestly, it was something, December is Dirty December. Everyone's
First
excited.
of all, that's my
And
month.
but
That's my month. You people have called it dirty, but it's okay.
Yeah, they adopted it. So it's like, okay, we were preparing for it. I'm always down to go to Nigeria for Dirty December. But it was just this one year, I'm like, okay, I want to do something more than just go to Nigeria, go to Lagos. And then I'm Igbo, so we have to go to the East and stay
Yeah.
with family and just be there. Like, let me just do something. It's like I just went to the dollar store, and I think it was around the September time school is about to start. So the notebooks were like $1 or something. So I bought like 100 notebooks, crayons, pencils, and stuff like that. And then I went back home, and my dad and my parents helped. I didn't even know how to get the word out. So
Mm.
paid like one small boy like 1,000 naira. Yeah, go tell everyone about the village that Auntie Cheryl, Auntie Adez is gonna do something. He did a good job because
Oh, for real?
that day my compound was filled. It was filled.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what did I just something that I wanted to do. And then I think the next year I wasn't able to go to Nigeria. Then my dad calls me, and he's because he lives in Nigeria. He's like, "Did you tell people you're going to do something this year?" I'm like, "No, it's
No.
just I didn't plan to do it every year." He said that people were like kids were just lining on the gates the following same year. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is something I feel like I would want to do every year. And then from something to do, like something in December to do for the kids, it grew like to something I want to do outside of the East. So this year that was my main focus of doing something outside of the East. So I've been focusing on Abuja, like remote areas. This is what I did this.
That's amazing. So your back to school transformation, for context, is based in Nigeria, right?
Yes, it's based in Nigeria.
Okay, and it's a way to give back.
Yeah, to give back.
Okay.
I would love for it to expand across Africa, but it's not easy, as you know, as an entrepreneur. Like you have a plan, you think, okay, yeah, I can do this, I can conquer the world, but the process to actually like do it, it's like you said, like a roller coaster up and
Right.
so it's just like trying to understand. Also, I'm still learning on the way. How to expand, how to, deal with, especially since it's based in Nigeria and I'm here trying to find the help as well. So it's just like, those are the little things that, that makes it exciting makes it exciting in the entrepreneurial world, like the ups and downs. You don't know what you're going to deal with until you're actually in it.
And it's, yeah. Entrepreneurship, I would say, describe it as a roller coaster on fire.
Yeah,
Um, you just keep going. You don't know
yeah,
where you're gonna stop. You just, woo! Yeah.
exactly,
Fun
exactly.
stuff.
That's I think that's what makes it exciting. It's just like, okay, I never experienced this before, but I don't know what to do, but I'm just gonna do it. And then when you in it, you feel like, oh, it wasn't even that bad actually.
Exactly. You like, oh, most of it was in my head. Yeah,
Exactly. Like you're scared, but then once you actually conquer, you're like, that wasn't bad. I
that
could have.
wasn't exactly. I could have done this a long time ago. And you now start thinking all the time you've wasted in between and everything. Yeah, that definitely applies to beauty entrepreneurship as well, because my background is in makeup and beauty as well. And I love the fact that it could shape so many lives, just like the back to school transformation does as well. I can't imagine being a child going to school without having the supplies you need because that's the fun part of school. I
Yeah,
remember growing up in Korea, and that was the main thing that always excited me to go to school, like going to the accessory store, because Koreans are big on if you grew up in
yeah,
Korea,
we had
let me
all.
know in the chat. Yeah, they're big on like accessories and styling things. So you go to the not the beauty supply, but you go to the shop and you get like your stationery, the stationery shop. I was always there, and I would buy like pencils, lead pencils, and I would
Matching.
yeah, then it had to match my book, my accessories, everything
Yeah,
had to match. So that when you told me that that's what you do, and there are kids, because I never really thought about it, that there are kids that are going to school and they don't have these things.
at all. Yeah, there's parents that actually come there too with their kids, and that Christmas break is right before they go back to school, like literally right before. And just providing that, they don't have to worry about finding the notebooks or the pens. And sometimes they don't even care about if it's matching, but the fact that they're prepared to go
These,
back to school is
yeah.
what's yeah, and you don't really you take it for granted. Like this is when I first started, it was $1, but to them it was just like, oh my gosh, like even the storybooks that were donated from different schools, they love it. Like these are books that maybe the kids here they don't really read it anymore, and maybe it's
Mm,
a little tear here and there, but the kids, you see them looking through it, the colors, that's what excites me. Like their faces when they see it. It's like you take it for granted here, but there it's just like that's what matters to me. Yeah.
yeah, I love that. I love that. I can imagine seeing the joy on their faces.
They look
Ah,
really good.
children's joy is just so intoxicating. It's like, oh,
Wholesome,
I
yeah.
want to do more.
Yeah.
For sure. Now let's play a quick game, okay? This called This or That. And any of my guests that come on to my podcast, I always like to ask them random questions. And today, because you're a girly, I'm a girly, we're both girlies, right? This one will be more so beauty centered, okay?
Okay.
So I need to know, in your makeup bag now, let's say you're traveling to one exotic destination, right? And you need just a few things. I want to know if what you pick to go on your trip with you, okay? So
Okay.
first question will be lipstick or lip gloss?
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss. Good
I'm a
choice.
lip gloss girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Never get the right shade of lipstick for me. I don't know why. I
It's
just
so
like lip gloss is just easier. Even if it's a little tint, you
intense, exactly, and gives that pop that you need.
know.
Mascara or falsies? She's like, what's the vibe?
Falsies, like mascara just does not do it for me. I can just put falsies on my eye without putting mascara. Sometimes I want a
You-
little,
Have you
yeah.
tried the Maybelline mascara though? I don't,
Is it the yellow
the
one? The yellow?
Colossal Bubble Mascara.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. For sure. That one would get you right. It have your lashes looking like you applied falsies. But I hear you on the falsies, girl. We need a good wit bat eye moment for sure. Powdered blush or liquid blush?
Liquid. I wasn't a liquid blush before, a liquid blush girly before, but I think because it's like the rave now,
Yeah,
just dab it on and it just looks different. I mean, I put powder on top of it, but I'm good with just the liquid.
just liquid is good too.
Mhm.
I like a good liquid blush for sure. For me to be, it depends though. Okay, we can only pick one, obviously. So I'll go
Mhm.
with liquid. But for me, I think like, how much time do I have?
Okay. Yeah, you really
So
with liquid, you have to be
yeah, you
very
really have to get in there and block
yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
Lip liner or eyeliner?
Lip liner.
Lip liner.
Lip liner, yeah.
Lip liner for sure. Contour or bronzer?
Mhm.
You're packing your bag for vacation, oh, let me tell you now.
Packing my bag for vacation. Bronzer or
Contour.
contour. If it's tropical, I'm gonna say bronzer.
Okay. When will it be contour then?
I feel like if I'm going out to the club or something, I feel like it's more it gives me because I already have high cheekbones
You
too.
don't need
I
much.
should be very careful with this part before I start looking. Yeah, I feel like bronzer for me is just enough.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Loose powder or pressed powder?
Loose powder.
Okay.
Loose.
Why? Why loose powder?
I don't know. I've always used loose pad. I feel like with the loose pad, I can make it into the press. I could still get the same effect if I like press it
Push it
in
down.
well, like
Mm.
keep pressing it in well, and use those little sponges. And I don't use like those triangle things. I
What
just
are
started, those puff triangles.
puff triangles? Oh, the one that goes is kind of black and then
Are you actually like about highlighting, yeah, or
no, no,
just
not highlighting, just like powder that goes under eye. You know, like how you
yeah?
do
So
under
I'll
eye
use
powder
loose powder, yeah, and I'll just keep
pressing in.
pressing it until it's like flat until it gives this. I feel like it still gives the same effect for me though.
I've discovered using both of them and it changed the game. And I'm
At the
like,
same time,
at the same time, so what you do is that you just take the pressed powder, take
mhm.
like a fluffy brush, and then just go underneath your eye really
So
quick.
not pressing it in, just brush it.
Yeah, just brush
Oh,
it in,
wow.
and then
Okay,
you go with your loose powder and you press it in. When I say
interesting.
nothing is moving,
Nothing.
nothing is
I'll have to
moving.
try that one too. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, I gotta give the tea on the TikTok for the girlies.
Yeah, that's a new one.
And if your charity had a theme song, what will it be?
If it had a theme song, what would it be? Because I'm happy.
I love that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like that would be
Good
it.
one. That will be the vibe because your kids, they're always smiling when they're holding up those backpacks.
I can even see them dancing. Yeah, we when we do our events, the one I do in like in the East, like get the DJ, we have fun, play little games and all that stuff. They'll just be they just dance. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. So you have events? Tell us more about that.
Yes, so like I said, it was started in December in my village in Nigeria. So with the event, that's the event we give out the book bags and school supplies, and I just didn't want to just give it out to them, just have like a whole experience. So we get a DJ. One day we always have a DJ. One day we had like face painting, we play like dance competitions, we do musical chairs, they'll do jump rope skip, just like a fun day.
That's
Fun
cool.
day to just like giving out the school supplies and just go home. And then also give out food, drinks. They'll just be chilling. Yeah.
Like end of year party.
Yeah, before they go to school, they enjoy.
Remember those end of year part? I don't know. Did you school in Nigeria?
No.
Oh, so in
We had
Nigeria,
interview parties, yeah, here
yeah, you
too.
had it here too. We
Mhm.
never had that in Korea. For
Really? So you
some,
guys just go home.
we just go home, oh, very cold. We
We
just
see the
go.
peanuts.
Well, we had in Nigeria because I schooled in Korea as well as Nigeria. And so I kind of seen the other side of it as well. In Nigeria, they'll have the end of year party where everybody will come, you wear your finest
That's the so
Christmas
special.
clothes, you know? And you're,
Yeah, that's what they do at my thing. You see the kids, they'll have like the big clothes. I'm like, this
yes,
is the older brother or older sister with the shoes. They wear their finest, just the compound.
just to come
Yeah, it's sit down and wait.
to
It's
receive their gifts. And you're sitting in that white chair. Like,
Mhm.
you seen that meme of that kid in the white chair?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you give back to them in that way. So,
Yeah.
walk us through, let's dive deeper. Walk us through um, how somebody can get involved with your charity organization, what that looks like. Is there something special that they have to do? I want it to be as simplified as possible for the average person.
Yes. I would say the this to be the most simplified. Hopefully that's the correct English. We do have our website,
Hmm.
backtoschooltransformation.org, where we do have a section where we have volunteers. Since it's mainly focused in Nigeria, that's where we would want most of our volunteers to be um, in Nigeria. So mainly I would say through social media, that's underscore back to school transformation underscore. You can go in the DMs and let me know. And there's also through our website. I won't say there's not particular positions right now. It's just like as many hands that we can get for right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as hands-on as many hands. So mostly you need like volunteer of time.
Yeah,
Not even
volunteer.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, because I think there are ways to volunteer. There's time, money. There's so many ways you can give to a
Yeah.
community. Um,
Yeah, money about your time as well. Like, and even if you have connections, like our main thing we always try to we pivot from before was like we got our supplies from America and then we shipped it to Nigeria, which we found was very expensive. That's where we were using like most of our donation money in it. So now like we've got in contact or connection with people in Nigeria that do provide, book bags and notebooks and and it's something the students can be more familiar, notebooks and book bags and like exercise books and stuff like that from Nigeria to give to them. And it's cheaper I feel like, those I can take connections as well. Like anything someone can
connections.
help me with, media sometimes, even if like I said, I would love to like expand more into Nigeria. If you're in a different part of Nigeria and you want to like, work together or collab and it's something that you are interested in, I'm up for it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. A
Mhm.
fun fact I heard about you guys is that you've been to so many remote areas that Google Maps cannot even find these places.
Oh, yes. You'd be surprised. Like, I'm working with like my cousin and I, where she's ill. She's lives in Abuja.
Mm.
And, like we said, like people are really love the initiative. You're like, okay, yeah, I have an area like these of a school, that really would love the help. We played the school with the donations, school tuitions, and gave out also the school
Mm.
supplies. And it's crazy because like you'll see that students are behind on their tuition, and their tuition are like it's like 5,000 naira. If you change it into dollars, that could be I don't even know how much, like $3, not even
Uh,
up.
is it up to, it's not even up to $10.
Yeah, this maybe 17. Let's say the most, they may be behind 17K. That's
Mm.
like $20 less. And it's just like those are that's I want to reach every part of Nigeria like that. You don't even know these are remote areas that are it's close to Abuja. Abuja, if no one knows, is a city, very, modern, and it's just next door to the city. It's not that far off. And
Mm.
these are they can't pay.
All those Kuje areas, all those different parts in Abuja. Because in Abuja, my mom actually used to do stuff like that when she would take my brother to boarding school, because we all went to boarding school.
Mhm.
That's the story for another day.
I
Well,
remember my mom wanted to see me to boarding school, and then when I
hey.
was younger, I cried.
Also, that was a trick. I should have cried more. I
Mm-mm.
used to cry every day. I used to cry every day. I thought my parents hated me.
I do wish I would have gone though. I think I would have probably had a different experience, but
Yeah.
my mom was like, "It's okay, stop crying." I cried for a week. Oh, I think it was like a week straight. I'm like, "What?"
Wow. Okay. I was missing out. Me, I started crying when I realized it was an all girls and it wasn't mixed.
No,
Whew.
that's why
Yeah.
you're crying.
That's the real
Right?
reason I was crying. Because the school I thought I was going to first, yeah, no, they said we can't take you. You're too advanced. I was like, dang.
Oh,
Yeah. So my mom was actually in the process of doing that. She would go drop my brother off at his school, and then she would like help the people out in those communities. So that's why this transformation, the back to school transformation, resonates so much with me because I've seen my mom do it to where she's actually helping people bring pay their tuition, things that they have problem with because kids need to go to school.
mm,
Kids need to we need to invest in younger children's generate the growing of the kids, and we have to invest in the future generation. And I think that is very near and dear to my heart, as well as I can understand why it would be near and dear to your heart.
yeah.
And I also want us to know how easy it is to actually involve yourself in things like this. So
Mm.
I want entrepreneurs to know that, yes, we're out here making the money, where, some people are flying private jets. Me, I'm not there yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Humble. I don't
We'll
even
get
think if
there.
I got there, I would want to do that, to be honest. But hey, kudos to those who are doing that. Um, I just think that there are ways for us to get back. It doesn't matter what type of business you're in. You could be in beauty, tech,
Hmm.
it don't matter.
Yeah. I feel like there's different parts of, and especially in this day and age where, technology and everything is it's so vast, and it's so easy to eat. Anything can be donated, it can be a charity, anything. And
Mm.
very surprised that, people will be very appreciative and people will want to work with you. People would, admire what you're doing. I hear that all the time. And it's just me, really? Like I, it's not, sometimes I don't really think about it. Something I just want to do, but people really do admire, someone that can think of somebody else, not
Oh,
just themselves,
yeah,
and
yeah.
just doing it because not of the money, this not of, the status or anything like that, just doing it because you just care
You
about.
just care. Yeah, I know. I feel like you just care, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a beautiful thing to think outside of yourself, and I really do commend you for that. That is not easy, girl. Just
Uh,
every year I've been watching, I'll be like, and God has been putting it on my heart. You need to get with Cheryl. You need to link with Cheryl. You need to link with Cheryl. And when you posted again, and it came to, I was like, okay, I'm not denying it this time. Let's go.
I'm so glad you really you did that, honestly.
Yeah.
You should be on, and I've been watching too. I'm so proud of you, honestly, because
Oh, thank you.
from then to now, it's a journey that's, blossoming into something
Yeah. It's
good.
God all the way. I don't know who else to thank for it. So I'm
Mhm.
glad like we've been keeping an eye on each other, guys, because we
Yes.
lived in what did we say? We lived
Rooting for each other from this side.
from the
Yeah.
side, like, hey, I got you,
Oh, girl.
I got you. From Atlanta to now. So tell
Yeah,
us a little
right.
bit about just your life in general, where you've been, what you do. I know you touched on that you're in the tech space as well. And what does your average day look like for Cheryl, the back to school transformation entrepreneur, owner, founder, all of that?
I would say I wake up. Just really just meditate as well, and thank God. Oh, thank you, God. Even if it's not a long prayer, just like, oh, thank you for waking me up this morning. Hopefully this day will be a, productive, great day. Let's just have a good day today. Look on my phone, see if there's any messages or emails that I have to answer. Start my 9 to 5 work. Usually in between, I'm probably handling back to school, maybe talking to, because the time difference sometimes,
Mm,
with like who's ever helping me back there and what they need, what we need to do, what's our next step, just little plans. And then going back and forth. Um, Working my 9 to 5. Like I said, I'm in the house all day. At a certain time, I have to go outside, take my walk.
for sure.
Of course, not too hot. Texas heat is different from Atlanta.
It's
It's
so different.
different.
It's like it wants to penetrate your skin. Why?
It's hey, it's bad. It's bad. Hey Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Oh, it's degrees. Yeah, let me wait a little bit until the sun goes down. But I know I have to take my walk. If not, it just makes I don't feel good. Like I feel down.
Mm.
So I have to like get outside, or go to the gym, come back, take my shower, do a little if I need to do anything else with back to school or the band stuff that I do as well. I watch my shows and take it in, take a shower, take it in.
Nice.
It's not a exciting day, but
Girl, it's very
it's
exciting.
something.
At
Yeah.
least you're going out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to do that. Like, especially even though, working from home, everyone loves it sometimes. I do love working from home, but you forget,
Yeah.
don't know how the day goes. You're like, wait, did I go out today? If
Wow.
a few days you'd be like, wait, if I don't walk one day, I'm like, when was the last time I went outside my room? This apartment.
Oh.
Yeah. So I would say, everyone, get your vitamin D,
Get
please.
your vitamin D, not just the supplement.
Vitamin D. Good for your skin, beauty,
Yeah,
please.
you see, she's giving you she's one of the girlies. She's one of the beauty
Telling you,
girlies
the
out
water while you're walking to your
there.
skin for your makeup applications.
Yes, please, please, and thank you. So for just briefly, thank you for sharing that. I want to briefly touch on what you shared and how that also impacts how much you give. I see you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it.
Mhm.
And when people do give back, I want us to think like $10 a day is not that bad. That's coffee. Imagine
Mhm.
what you could do. $10 can shape somebody's future.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
want us exactly can shape
love
somebody
that.
else's future.
Mhm.
So I want us to think about a challenge that can, make us more aware, spread more awareness, and let's call it the backpack challenge. Before you spend that $10, think to yourself, what could this $10 do for somebody else? Somebody else who's in need, who needs it to better themselves, pour into themselves. How can this change somebody else's life back home? And hit up, what's your PayPal information?
Back to school transformation.org.
So go to backtoschooltransformation.org and donate that $10. Put it in, sow it into something that is beneficial to another person. Also, as a beauty entrepreneur, You could link yourself to charities. Lots of organizations do that. Lots of bigger brands do that. They're linked to charities. You tell your customers, hey, 10% of these proceeds from this sale is going to this charity, that charity, or this initiative, something that is going to be bigger than us and grow bigger than us in the future. So when you're explaining it to people, they're more likely to invest because
Yeah.
people want to give back.
They do.
Trust and believe.
You'd be very surprised.
You'll
Big
be
companies,
very
yeah,
surprised.
very surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Cheryl, I'm liking this. Again, please tell us, how can we find you?
Again, there's my the Instagram back to school underscore back to school transformation back the number two transformation underscore, and
Mhm.
then there's our website back to school transformation.org. You will see all the information there, what we've done, our story, pictures, all of the above, how you can donate. I mean, you just there's literally a big button. Click it. It takes you straight to there, and it just gives you the information as well. If you want to sponsor a secondary school, primary school student, this is how much it costs. And Biba said, like $10, it goes a long way,
It goes
and
a long way.
really are appreciated. They really do know there's people here, even all over the world, that cares about what's happening with them.
Mm-hmm.
Education, yeah.
Yeah, and let's do this backpack challenge for the rest of the year so these kids can have a wonderful, very wonderful end of year party. They deserve it.
It's coming in December. Go if you see it on my if you go to the Instagram page, you'll see all the
Okay.
dancing, all the games, and all the stuff that we do.
Okay, amazing. And if you're in Nigeria too, remember, you can give your time, your money, and your connections.
Yes.
There's so many ways to give. It's not just one.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm so glad we got to do this.
It was so fun.
Thank you for coming on. You were a great guest.
Thank you for
Highly
having
recommend 10 out of 10. And guys, yes, please follow Cheryl. And as far as us here at Aurora K Speaks podcast, we are a beauty-based podcast dedicated to improving the lives of women and just giving them the confidence that they need to go on and conquer the day. So again, thank you to my guest, Cheryl
me.
Ibezim. Amazing, amazing guest. Back to school transformation is changing lives. And I want you guys to come back, join the initiative, the Backpack Challenge initiative. And I will see you in my next episode. Remember that you are that girl, and I am rooting for you.
Yeah.
Bye.